Celtics and the Denver Nuggets. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Outside Holiday. All right, Grant, a matchup of the elites tonight. Two Titans clashing in this one.
Oh, my. B.A., I mean, there's no shortage of stars on either side of the ball. These tend to be statement games, sending a message by imposing their will.
So it's Denver now, following the bucket by Boston. Jokic, no good. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. And a foul called on the way up.
For a shot.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's Tatum. On the wing, Tatum. Into the lane. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Really hard to slow Tatum down on his drives because he's relentless. I mean, he's going to finish whether somebody's in his way or not. This guy's a load offensively to deal with.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Here's Westbrook. Up and in on the layup.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Now here's Brown. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The ball's knocked loose. Holiday with the ball. And Jokic picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Westbrook. And stolen by Porzingis. To the inside. Here's Tatum. No good there, off the double clutch. And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. 6-point game. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. I asked him about the star power that they're up against tonight, and he said, quote, "I'm not worried about the highlight reel plays. I'm worried about the relentless nature of that team over there and the ringleader."
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Holiday. Denver getting their last shot to go. Porzingis sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Jokic. Here's Brown. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
And, you know, that vision from the 6'10" center, very impressive. Jokic is a wizard as a passer.
Pass to Hauser. And the layup is good off the glass.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Back to Jokic. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
That jumper is cotton candy sweet. Jokic has terrific form, gives every shot a good chance of going in.
Now here's Holiday. And there's the drive. Yep, count it. Holiday's got his second basket.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
And timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. Nuggets trail by 4. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Murray for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Brown. Driving in. Soft touch off the glass.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Tatum from long range. That one doesn't drop. A free flow here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness. Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. 5 to shoot. Here's Gordon. That one's good. This game is all even.
Well, you've got to give Gordon the ball when he's down inside. I mean, he can really score it in there.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Tatum can't hit. Jokic with it. Picked up by Tatum. Porter from outside. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Here are the Celtics with the ball. And here's Brown for 3. Kept alive. Here's Tatum. Look at Tatum using his length.
Tatum hanging around the basket. Got the board and bucket.
Here's Murray. They swipe it. And here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Sinks the tray. And now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor. What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Here's Tatum. Banked it in off the glass. Tatum's got 11 points.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 6. To the middle. Outside for Porter. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a great response from Porter Jr., taking those 3 points right back.
And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the trouble.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Shot is good by Gordon.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Tatum like a freight train coming. And finished off by Tatum.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. When you give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
Inside. He's off on the layup.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
White for three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Tatum. From deep. That's his fourth miss out of 10 attempts. And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. They trail by 6. Joker coming through. Here's Porter. And that one comes up a bit short. And Boston has possession. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. They grab their own miss. Here's Pritchard. No good on the triple.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Down low. Here's Gordon.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! During halftime. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player. Simply one of the better passers around. Westbrook's so good at finding his guys.
And the basket by Holiday.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
To the middle. Oh, big finish!
Man! Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Here's Holiday. Denver grabs the miss. Westbrook taking his time here. Inside. Gordon. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Gordon's got 10 points in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Jokic. 7 points in the game. They kick it out to Murray. Buries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
On the wing, Holiday. To stop the run. Again, the miss by Boston. Denver in the lead. Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, B.A. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too, this is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing more talent. He said, we have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to Jokic. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Holiday from long range. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
And here's Gordon from the arc. Porzingis grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Horford outside.
No shot.
White on the wing. Still without a bucket. From downtown. And it's Denver with a rebound. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Porter from outside. Horford pulls it in. Boston trailing. Pass to Hauser. Porzingis sets a screen to the left wing. Horford outside. Right side Holiday. Shoots over Westbrook. And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's gotten 4 this quarter.
Confident shooting from Holiday there. Finds a shot he likes and sinks it, even if it is the mid-range, which goes in the face of analytics these days. But I like that mid-range, Jay.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game. Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Westbrook, that's good. Westbrook's got 8 points.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
Holiday from long range. No luck on that one. Left side Murray. The 17-footer. And the game's still sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Brown. To take the lead. Gordon pulls it in. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Denver. The lead is 2. Murray from outside. The rebound by Jason Tatum. So it's Boston now. Outside White. Brown scanning the floor. That shot is off. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. 2-point game. Pass to Jokic. And here's Gordon from the arc. Tatum pulls it in. And the Celtics in possession here. Tatum draws the double. Outside White. Outside Tatum. Cornette sets a screen. Plenty of space. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And that one drops. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Hey, it's pretty simple when Gordon is connecting like he is now. I mean, you got to keep getting the ball to him. He often takes high-quality shots.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
There's Tatum with the 3. Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
You gotta respect the response from Tatum. I mean, this guy just loves to compete.
Jokic with it to the inside. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
The Celtics making a switch here. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Outside Holiday. On the wing, Tatum. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Denver.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Outside Porter. Back to Jokic. Throw it down, Nikola.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
There's a minute 59 left in the fourth quarter. Tatum from long range. Cornette with the bucket.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. Outside Murray. From the arc. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Celtics trail by 4. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Outside Holiday. Here's Tatum. Here's Cornette. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Cornette's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now, my goodness.
Murray from outside. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Pass to Cornette. Tatum with it. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
And here's Porter outside. And another three for Denver.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
And that's an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Here's Tatum, and it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. Boston on offense.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by Denver. And Jaylen Brown gets